Streaming cool beans, man. What's going on, Cameron?
Dude, nothing much, man. Thanks for having me on this thing. Are we on? We going?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. We are live.
Fuck yeah.
What's up, people? Welcome to another episode of the UNGeography Podcast. And I, for people who will watch yesterday's episode and will see the madness, because I did two yesterday, and I got really lit.
Oh, like, yeah? Like during or?
Yeah, no, during, because... so I'm not 100% today. I'm completely honest with you.
I'm never fully at 100%.
I'm good. I'm awake. I'm not completely coherent. I'm dehydrated. But I don't know if you know who Madeline Teague is.
I don't know if I've met her.
Well, she smokes a lot.
Oh, so
she started off the podcast like, no, we're gonna smoke. And I don't mind smoking, but I like to do it halfway through.
Oh yeah, I feel you kind of get rolling.
Yeah, and then we chill, relax, smoke, and then get a little silly, whatever. But she started off from the bat, and I was just like, fuck this.
Dude, yeah, I don't know. I'm weird with weed. Like, I like smoking weed a lot, but when I started doing comedy, I realized I don't really like to go and talk a lot when I get real high. Like, I like to get high and just like watch some South Park or play some video games or something. Like,
now, does that matter with the difference with like sativa or indica when you smoke it, or is it really all the same kind of?
I mean, I don't really know. Like, I mean, we're in Texas, so I just kind of get what I get in a way. Like, I've been kind of on those weed pins, which I heard those will fucking kill you, but I mean, they're still, you can smoke them in your car, so it's kind of worth it. But
it's kind of worth it. Me dying and getting my weed very, inconspicuously is way worth it.
I mean, I'd rather die like later and worry about that shit than like get arrested and have to spend a night in jail.
What is the full story about that? Because I don't think I've heard the full story about.
Okay, so I know this one well because I was juuling like hard, so I got really into juuling, and then my mom. Every time I do it in front of my mom, it was an intervention, like, real quick. Like, she would be like, those are killing you, those are killing you. And then I found out it was the weed pins that were doing more of them. Because it's like, if you buy them from, like, an actual dispensary, I think those are cool. But I heard, like, the dank carts have, like, what is it, vitamin A or some shit in it that people put stuff in it, and that's what's killing people. So,
oh, yeah? Because it's that extra added. Why are they adding stuff to it, though?
Well, I don't know, man. I hear, because, like, if you make your own, wax is too thick to, like, vape in a pin like that, so I have to cut it with something, I guess.
Oh, okay, because usually, like, so in other words, they're doing it improperly.
Yeah, pretty much.
They're, like, missing a certain ingredient that you could only get a hold of if you're actually a licensed place to make the pens.
Exactly, yeah. If you're getting it from like a dispensary, I think those are cool. But if you're getting it from some fucking like high school kid, they're probably putting some fucking bleach in there or something. You're definitely getting got. But
bleach.
Yeah, they're putting something in there, man. But yeah, I like those weed pens, man. Those are cool. I'll just kind of, I haven't been smoking as much. Like I'll just kind of like take a little hit from that and chill.
Hi, girlfriend.
Hey, can't find the Wi-Fi.
Okay, that doesn't seem to be like a problem I should have to deal with right now while I'm doing the podcast. Just restart the PlayStation. Oh, that's my girlfriend Lana, also known as Little Lana for the podcast. She's my producer, but right now she's occupied with trying to find the Wi-Fi.
My girlfriend's here too. I brought Bree with me.
Hi, Bree. How you doing? What else? I know I got more questions, but it's a little scatterbrained.
Oh no, you're good, man. I almost brought some beers with me.
Oh, that would have been nice.
Right? Yeah, get that hair.
I usually keep a lot, but then I had a bunch of people over here, and we all just drank all of them, and we just what we're supposed to do when we have people over. Because after that podcast, I had one which I call Fight Fans.
Oh yeah, you real into that, like UFC and stuff.
Yeah, we sat down and watched the UFC. There was like 10 people here.
Fuck yeah.
All kinds of chattering. I had the mic next to me, but even then, I was like so lit. I was so tore up. I barely could talk about the fight. My brother next to me and my cousin, they're just going off about whatever. I know this is gonna be a sloppy podcast, but whatever. I'll still put it out there because we did it.
Right? It's probably more interesting. A guy like me, like I'd want that. I don't know much about UFC, but watching people talk about shit while they just get fucked up. That's entertaining.
Yeah, we got pretty tore up.
Yeah.
But okay, so how long you been in the comedy scene for?
Less than a year. I'd say maybe 8 months.
8 months? How you liking it so far?
Dude, it's been cool, man. I'm on your podcast. Big milestone, you know. First stop Rudy's, next stop Rogan.
Maybe.
Nah, man, it's cool. I like it. I've done some shows, a lot of open mics.
Mm-hmm.
It's been cool, man. How long have you been doing it?
Almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years? Hell yeah, man.
Almost 2 years. You know, there's been ups and downs, and I disappeared for a couple of months, probably 3 or 4, 3.5, when I had my kids last summer.
Oh yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, I had my kids, so I didn't do anything besides go to work and then have time with them because I don't have that much time with them. So.
Yeah, for sure.
So, but when I came back, I was like super rusty. It took me like 3 weeks to get back to norm, and even now I'm still kind of rusty. I wouldn't say I'm rusty. I'm just like I'm having issues just writing new jokes. So
yeah, I run into that too, man. So like I'll have maybe 3 or 4 weeks where I go to open mics a lot and jokes are just like flowing. Then I notice once I get a good set that like I'm doing good at shows and like mics and stuff, and then I start to get tired of those jokes. That's when I hit a wall, and I'm like, I take a few days off of like open mics. I'll take like a week off. I need to work on not doing that because I'm like 3 weeks hard and then I'll take a week off. And stand-up's weird because like you take a week off of stand-up and then you come back and do an open mic, you're just as nervous pretty much as you were like your first open mic. I feel like it's definitely one of those things you can like kind of lose, you know.
Yeah, some people are like that where like they take a week off and they come back. I don't think I get nervous if I took that long off. It's more like I don't feel right, but it's not really nervousness. It's more like kind of like trying to ride the bike after not riding it for a little while, you know.
Oh yeah,
you know it's in there. You know it's in your mind. You know once you like ride it a couple blocks, you're like, okay, yeah, I totally remember all this, but the first couple of steps is a little wobbly.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you always gotta like bomb a few times, and then you're like, all right, I'm back in it. How many mics do you do a week usually?
It ranges between 5 and 9 to 10. 5 and 10.
Damn, 10 a week.
Yeah, it can be.
And you have a girlfriend?
Yeah.
Dude, that's the thing I run into. Like, my girlfriend's here, so I'm gonna be careful. But it's hard to balance like open mics and a girlfriend, you know, because like doing open mics is like a girlfriend. Like you gotta.
Yeah, it's a separate relationship. It's its own relationship, and it's really it only works out depending on your effort. That's the thing. It's not two people trying to work it out. It's just you.
Yeah.
And open mic, and then if you neglect the open mics or doing comedy, she's not gonna come back and hold your hand when you come back.
Right? Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. She'll move on without you. Man.
So it is kind of it can be difficult, not really with timing, because you know we still have the weekends together. So like, well, not even Friday, but Saturday and Sunday. Well. Not even Sunday because I'm going to Denton tonight.
Oh, fuck yeah, tonight?
After this mic.
You hitting Friday?
After this, I'm hitting Dusty's.
Oh,
I'm
cool.
going to go to Dusty's. But she's going to come with me, so we're going to go do that one together.
Oh, cool.
But for the most part, I'm doing like 2 Monday, 1, maybe 2 Tuesdays, 2 Wednesdays, 1 Thursdays, and then 1 Friday. So it varies.
Man, hell yeah. It's cool that there's an option to do like 3 on Monday if you want to. Like, we kind of have the same arrangement where like Monday through Thursday, I'll just kind of hit the open mics I want to hit, and then just kind of chill on the weekends, and then go back to it like the next week.
Yeah. Which ones? Are you mostly in Fort Worth?
Yeah, I live like out in Burleson, so anytime there's one in Fort Worth, I'll go to that one.
Okay, Burleson. Where's that at?
It's like South Fort Worth. It's like kind of like a
South Fort Worth.
town, yeah.
So over there by like Hewlin?
Yeah, kind of like Hewlin.
A little further.
Yeah, it's probably like 15 minutes away from like the Hewlin Mall and shit like that.
Okay, so you do quite a bit of a drive then.
Yeah, it's about like 20, 30 minutes away from Fort Worth, so that's why it's like...
Do you ever go to Dallas?
Every now and then. I'll do Hyenas in Dallas.
Yeah, because I think I've seen you out there every so often.
Yeah, for a while I was hitting that one every week, and then I slowed down on that one, but I definitely will probably go back.
Do you ever hit Gretchen's, Mike, on Wednesday as well?
No, is that in Dallas too?
Yeah, you should hit that one up. If you go to Dallas, because you sign up for the open mic at Hyenas, and then like you won't go up till like who knows when, like maybe like 12.
Those run late.
Yeah, well you can stop by. You can sign up at Hyenas. Then after you sign up, what time do you get there to sign up?
Usually like 7, 8, just kind of whenever the list is out.
Yeah, you can go and sign up, and then after that, go to Gretchen's, which is Rawson Hall, which is probably like maybe 5 minutes away.
Oh fuck yeah, that's cool.
And then you can sign up with her. You just show up and sign on the paper. And then if you go up early with her, like, or you can go up with her anytime before 10. You should be fine by the time you get to Hyenas.
Yeah, that's the worst part about the Hyenas is the wait. Like I used to go kind of chill at that Taco Bell over there for a little bit.
Yeah, that waiting at the Dallas one is insane.
Especially when you're like, that's kind of like a newer club to you. Like, because when I first started doing stand-up, like I would go to the Dallas Hyenas, and I wouldn't get home till like 3 in the morning some days. Because like that list is long as shit, dude. Like you'll go up at like 1 o'clock. The first week I went there, one of the Dallas Cowboys players' friends, I don't remember which dude, but he went up and he brought like a fucking squad with him, dude. Just like a ton of girls, like just a huge squad, and they packed like half the room. So I was like, dude, this mic is lit, dude. There's always people here. And then he went up, and there was like no one there after that.
He went up to do open mic.
Yeah. I guess one of his friends went up to do the open mic. I was like getting my Dallas Cowboys jokes ready. I'm like, this is dude. I'm gonna get discovered, dude. Do the halftime show. Then they all just left.
Yeah, just left. Yeah, that sucks when you decide to change your set.
Yeah, right. Or like you see someone in the crowd and you're like, oh, I'm getting this dude, and they always leave right before.
Yeah, that's why I try not to worry about what the crowd looks like. I try to just stick to whatever I'm gonna do, and once I write it down, I don't want to change it.
Yeah,
because I've changed it before, like right on the spot. Like I'm gonna do a different one, and then it doesn't work out because I was so fixated on the other set. And I changed it last minute. I didn't really think about what I was changing.
Yeah, I just kind of derailed you a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had that happen.
So I try to. That's why I can't watch other comics that well either.
Like at open mics or just like on Netflix?
No, on open mics.
Oh,
like because they'll talk about something and they use a word, and I'll be like, "Fuck, I was gonna use that word in my bits. Now I can't use that word." Something so stupid like that, but it's like, no, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Just because somebody said something, or even where the premise is semi-close to what I'm talking about, it's not that big of a deal. Yeah. But I still try to refrain from being in there too much. Like, I'll go maybe, like if I have a friend that tells me, like, hey, come check out my set, I'm working on it. And I'll be like, okay, cool, I'll come check it out. But for the most part, I'll try to hang out in the room like maybe 2 or 3 comics before me. Yeah,
you definitely don't want to watch everyone that goes up, because you'll get in this zone of just like 5 after 5 after 5, and then all of a sudden you just kind of get tired, and you may be like what you were saying, like if somebody does a joke like with a similar premise to yours, you're like, maybe I shouldn't do that joke. I think it's better to just not know and just go up there, because if you're not trying to rip anyone off and you go up there and just do yours and it's similar, who cares, But yeah, I feel you. It's especially when there's that many people on like an open mic list, you can't watch them all.
No, you can't. There's no way, man. There's like over 50 people in Dallas alone.
Dude, yeah, the comedy scene here is like popping, man. There's so many mics that are popping up, and there's so many people. Like that's one thing. I'm only like 9 months in. I've already met like a ton of people. Like it's been some cool people that are doing it. But yeah, you can't.
How'd you like that bodega show we did?
Oh, dude, I liked it. That was cool. That's a good one because you get a chance to like kind of do 10 minutes, and most open mics you get like 4 to 5.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. what's his name? God damn, I can't think of his name that throws it.
Andrew Barton?
Andrew, yeah. Andrew. Yeah, I've known Andrew. He was like one of the first comics I became friends with in Fort Worth when I first started doing Hyenas over there. Mm-hmm. And then he started doing that like maybe a year ago, maybe not even that long ago. The only thing is like he told me last minute, and I didn't get a chance to like try to bring any people out with me because I know he likes to be like, okay, at least bring 2 people, try to bring somebody.
Yeah. And
so I was kind of like, damn, I didn't get a chance to bring anybody, but it's okay. Maybe next time we'll plan it out better, and figure out. And I'll try to see if I can bring more people out there for him to have a bigger crowd.
Yeah, it's cool. Sometimes you go there and there's people that are just kind of like at the bar, so you get those.
That's
those
an
randoms.
Interesting place too, because it's like a tiny store in the front,
dude.
And then they're like, "Oh yeah, it's back there." Like I was like, "What the fuck?" They opened up like the freezer door.
Yeah. And
I walk in there, and and then you're stuck in a little hallway. It's like, and they kind of sound like they lock you in.
Right.
And if you didn't know what was going on, you're just standing there like, "What the hell is this?"
Dude, yeah. The first time I pulled up, and I was like, "All right, so it's gonna be in a gas station. That's cool. Mm-hmm. You know, I'll do stand up in a gas station." And then he's like right through there, and you walk in through a literal freezer. Mm-hmm. And it just opens up, and it's like a huge room.
You find that other door that doesn't even look like a door.
Yeah, right. And then it's hard to get out of there too if you've never been in there. There's no like exit, so you have to go through like the back. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's a cool place. I like that one a lot. Anytime I'm on that one, it's been like a last minute thing, so I'll like maybe bring a few people. But it's hard to get people to come out to stuff like that because like as a comic, you're constantly telling friends like, "Hey, I have a show. Mm-hmm. Like sometimes they come out and sometimes they don't, but like
I really don't try to tell people to come out and watch open mics that I'm doing.
Yeah.
Like don't come watch me at an open mic. No, if you're gonna come watch me at an actual showcase. Sit down, have a drink. There's a bunch of other people there gonna be laughing, ready for comedy. But like an open mic, they can be horrible.
Dude, yeah, I wouldn't wish an open mic on my worst enemy if you're not a comic, because you're just like, everyone doesn't really know what it's like, so they sit front row, and then they watch 100 comics go up, and it's crazy. That's kind of what me and my girlfriend did. Like when I was first getting into comedy, I was like, well, I want to watch an open mic and like see what it's like. So we sat front row at the Hyenas at Fort Worth and watched fucking everybody. And we were there all night, man. It was.
I did that too, though.
Yeah.
For the first time I decided I wanted to do comedy, I was like, I went to Arlington Improv.
Oh, cool.
And I sat there, and I watched probably about maybe an hour and a half worth of comics just to see what it looked like. Yeah. And they did so bad.
It gave you that confidence, like I can't do that bad.
You know? Well, it wasn't. It's not like I was like I could do that bad, but it was like, oh, okay. I was like, I can't. I was like, these guys did so bad. There was one dude who creeped the fuck out of people because he didn't say anything. He came up on stage. He looked like he was in his mid-40s. He had this ugly ass Christmas sweater on, and he's just walking around, just staring, just glaring at people. And then he gets off the stage and starts doing it on the floor in between the tables, just walking with a mic. Oh, and I'm like, I'm kind of chuckling because I'm like this guy is kind of weird. Like, but I if his angles to make people just as awkward as possible, it's like it is working.
Yeah, mission accomplished, bro.
To me, I'm thinking that's like that's funny to me because I have a weird mindset about things. Like I like when a person is odd and you're trying to figure out like what are they doing exactly. Yeah. When they're trying to throw off a group of people. Yeah, those what are you gonna say?
Those are always my favorite sets. They're like, what is this, a fucking art project this guy's doing? Like, what is he fucking doing up there? Like, those are the sets that definitely make me laugh the hardest. Like, maybe not for the right reasons, but
it's like, is this his what's the word, shtick?
Yeah, right. Is this guy's shtick?
So when I saw that, I was just like, even if I go up and do badly, it's okay because everybody's doing badly.
Yeah,
so
I mean, they're for practice. Like, it's mostly just other comedians. They're not gonna fucking boo you, you know. Like, everyone's cool.
Yeah.
That's kind of what gave me the courage to try it.
Have you ever followed anybody that was just like a killer, and then you follow them, and then you're just like, wow, my stuff barely hit compared to that guy?
Oh yeah, for sure. At the bodega show, I went up. I didn't follow them, but they followed me, and I had a very like average set. Like I was like, I went up there and I did like the material I had planned to do, and like it was okay. It wasn't like the best. And then the next guy goes up. I don't even remember who it was, but he just fucking like kills in a way that he like wasn't doing material, but he was just like fucking around. And that's kind of what I wanted to get on, you know, like to where like it almost made me feel like I was going up there fucking reading lines, you know, like have you ever like gone after someone who just like fucks around and they're just hilarious that way?
Yeah, I have. There's one chick. I had her on the podcast, so I should know her name. Fuck, god damn it. This is why I don't do drugs. Anyway, the black chick, light skinned chick, I don't know if you know her or not, but she that's how she goes all the time. And she just goes up there and flows with whatever she feels like. And I've had to follow her a couple times, and that was kind of tough, because I have something that I know what I want to do, and I'm trying to go. And I know what you mean by, like, it sounds like you're reading it verbatim.
Yeah.
And it doesn't sound natural. And those are hard because they're bits that you've worked on before, but because you've changed it and actually sat there and wrote it down, when you try to do it again, it doesn't feel natural.
Yeah, that's kind of how I know when it's time to, like, change it up. Like, to where, like the first couple times I do a joke, I'm actually, like, trying to sell it, and it's new, and it's fun for me. And then after a while, it's just like, oh, dude, I'm reading lines up here, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it's weird I got into comedy, because I always hated repeating, like, jokes. Like, if I, like, as a kid, if I ever said something funny, and, like, in front of my parents, they would never let me live that shit down, dude. Like, I was a kid once, and,
I was a kid.
yeah, once I was a kid. I wasn't always 23. So I was giving my parents this fake fucking tour, like of we were on vacation. I was like, to the left you have trees, and to the right you have trees. Like, not fucking funny, dude. But they've made me repeat that for years. So I was like, I'm sick of this joke. I feel like, yeah, like I hate repeating jokes for too long, you know?
Yeah.
But
that's just a weird thing. I said this the other day in a group setting of comments. Like, what's it like to have two parents?
Oh shit! It's cool.
Because people, they were like, yeah, you know, my dad got mad at blah blah blah, and then blah, and I was just like, huh. Like I was like, what's it like to have two parents? I was like, and they're just like, huh, and I kind of like threw the conversation off.
Yeah, it made me got real sad, like right now. Like,
I didn't live in a world where there was two adult figures telling me what to do.
Yeah.
You know, it was just me and my mom, and then my sisters with my brothers, and you know, they were just assholes. And I'm not gonna listen to somebody who's an asshole and like, you don't feed me. Like, so why should I listen to you?
Right. Yeah.
So I don't know where I was gonna go with that. But yeah, that's a problem though. But like, you'll get over it. You know, practicing your stuff, and I know I practice my shit. And I try to get sillier with it.
Yeah, that's one of the cool things when you kind of like know the jokes, so you can fuck around a little bit in between, and then know you can just go back to what you had planned to do.
That's what I like to do.
Yeah,
that's what I do from getting that feeling of sounding like a robot on stage.
Yeah. So
I just try to have fun in between them.
So you're a pothead too, I'm assuming. So.
Oh yeah, I smoke.
So like, when you started, did you have to bring a list up there to remember what you were gonna say? Because I'm still in the list stage to where I'll have it, but I don't really use it.
It depends on what I want, what I'm doing, really. Because there's some bits where I know it already off the top of my head. I don't need any notes.
Yeah.
But there's some where I have I can get to the point where I've write the whole bit down just to remember the whole bit and work it that way. And then there's also times where I'll just write the word, like the premise of the bit, and I'll make like, let's just say I put like 4 words, and all those are premises to a bit, and I'll go on stage and I'll just look at that word and be like, okay, that's what I'm gonna do, and I'll continue. But I know everything else I need to know about that word.
Yeah, it's like a bullet point. Like it reminds you of what to do. Then if you need to glance over at the next one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. To keep me on track. Otherwise, I'll be like, oh, what was the next thing I want to talk about? And instead of doing that, I'll just look down at the thing. And people don't have, some people. Everybody brings up notes, so as long as it doesn't look like you're like trying to read your jokes completely off the paper, people were just like, okay, just looking at your notes just because you want to go on to the next idea.
Yeah, that's one thing I've tried to avoid, like the people who just go up there and just read their notes verbatim from their phone. Like, it's like at least sell it.
This is one comic who, he's a feature act, so he's been doing it for a while, and I hardly ever see him at open mics. I know he goes to DCH a lot, which I need to go to DCH. I've been told by comics that I need to sign up at DCH, so I'm gonna try next week to see if they'll put me on the list. But he'll have the joke, he'll say it, and then whatever reaction he gets from the audience, he immediately goes to his notes and writes it down.
Oh no!
Yeah,
that's
immediately. If people laugh, he'll be like, ah ha ha. He's like, okay, one guy found it funny, and he's talking into the mic while he's doing it. So people kind of laugh at that because they think that's kind of a bit as well.
Yeah.
And like, if somebody were to say like anything, like any kind of like comeback or something snappy, he'd be like, okay, this guy said I look like blah blah blah, and he'll just write down whatever people's reaction is, and it's a different approach, and I've never seen anybody else really do it like that. And I don't think I would do it like that, but it's not my thing. But
yeah, he must have been doing comedy forever, and he's at the point where like, these open mics, this is some strictly business shit. Like, I don't give a shit what they think of me, but let me just kind of jot down what they say. That's sick. He's like, I'm only doing this for the real shows. Fuck these open mics. That's cool.
It might be that's where he's at, and I mean, do you record your sets?
Every now and then, I try to record like real shows, but I need to record like my open mic sets.
Yeah,
I definitely should do that.
I record all mine. I don't always listen to all mine, but I record them all. And then, let's just say I have a showcase coming up. Before I start doing that showcase, I pick which bit I want to do, and then I'll listen to let's just say I have 5 recordings of it. I'll listen to all 5 and see which ones got the most laugh out of that whole bit, and then write that down.
Oh yeah.
Keep that. Anything that didn't get a laugh, get rid of it. Replace it with something else that did get a laugh, and then when I get the full idea of what I'm gonna do, I'll use that at an open mic like 2 or 3 more times, and then I won't change it after that.
So you're just going up with the greatest hits.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, cool.
Pretty much. I'm gonna grab me a little more water.
Okay, cool, man.
Just say hi to the camera, people.
Hey, what's up, people on Twitch? Fucking what do you got? The podcast app? Can you get there too?
Yeah.
Okay, people on the podcast app, dude. What's up, man? I've got a show on the 8th at Central Arts in Bedford. I'm booking my first show there. Some funny people on that. And Rudy's back, dude. I killed the time. That's what's up.
Yeah, cool. Thanks. Sorry about that.
Oh, no, you're good, man. Gotta stay hydrated, man.
Yeah. Because, I don't know, but like when you're tripping balls and then you're drinking alcohol, of course you're not going to feel the alcohol because you're on too much of a different drug that oversees alcohol, like being drunk.
Yeah. So what's that like? Because I feel like it might loosen you up a little bit,
It might have. I hopped on Omega last night.
Omega? Oh,
yeah,
shit,
when I was tripping.
You gotta just get a lot of dicks, or is it still hasn't changed?
No. There's not any dicks because people get banned.
Oh, they're banning all the dicks.
Yeah. So that's cool. Every once in a while, one will slip by.
Yeah,
but like,
it's the dicks.
But I just start rambling. I just start talking, and then people will stop and just listen to me ramble about what I'm talking about, and because I'm just sitting there tripping, I'm not even really paying attention. But they'll be like, "Hey, you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm just kind of tripping a little bit," and then I just I don't even. It's kind of like a podcast by myself.
But you're just reaching one at a time, you know.
Yeah, and I just rambled on, but like, that was fun because my girlfriend, she had a couple of drinks, she was ready to go to sleep, so I was sitting there by myself, and I'm like, well, I mean, this is weird, and I didn't want to watch TV. I use the TV for background noise, but I was alone, but technically not alone because I had somebody to talk to, and there's like guys who were like hitting dabs and whatnot, and I was just like this guy showed me how he did it. I didn't know how you do dabs before.
Oh yeah.
And he was just burning the wax on the hot glass, and I was just like, oh. I was like, don't you feel like you're just like one step away from just saying, what am I doing? I'm just do meth.
Yeah, right. Like if you need a torch, just fucking do heroin, dude. Like I've done dabs before, and it was a terrible experience. Like I got way too high, way too quick. Mm-hmm. I was a pizza driver. I was at work too. I was at on my shift, and I went into these like apartments.
How are you? Anyway, you're talking about.
Okay, so I was a pizza delivery driver,
uh-huh.
and I was delivering a pizza to some fucking rowdy teens, you know, and they're all just sitting in their little apartment living room, and they're like, dude, see if the pizza guy wants a dab. And I have something in me that has to be like, dude, well, I have to be the coolest pizza guy these kids have ever seen. I can't say no because I'll look like a bitch in front of these fucking kids. So I'm like, dude, yeah, I'll do it. I do the dab, don't cough. So everyone's like, yeah, woo, woo. Then the door shuts and I'm like, bleh! And I'm just fucking dying, dude. I get so high and my eyes are just so red and low that like I go back into the store and I have to kind of like strategically hide my face behind pizza bags and shit so no one knows I'm high. Terrible experience.
Oh my god! What were these people your coworkers thinking? Because you're over here just like, oh, dude, walking around like, why is he walking around with a pizza in front of us the whole time?
They probably thought I was a fucking weirdo anyway. Because I was like, I don't know, I didn't work there long. Mm-hmm. I started working there right as I started to get into stand-up.
Yeah.
So I was the dude that was always like, hey, can I leave early to go like do this mic? Like, so I kind of was on some no nonsense at work shit. So, yeah. But yeah, I came in there like the fucking Grinch when he's trying to hide his face, and he was like, like I was like that. But yeah, dabs are crazy. If you gotta do dabs, just do heroin.
I don't want to do dabs. That's just not my interest.
Yeah.
I mean, I barely smoke weed. I probably smoke maybe twice a week, if that.
Yeah, I've slowed down a lot on weed, man. And just a little goes a long way. Like, if you just take a little hit and you can chill for a while. You know?
Yeah, because I tried doing open mics with it, and it was fun for me, but it wasn't fun for everybody else, because I would forget, and I'd just be up there like, what was I going to say? And I'd just take forever. And I was like, you know what? Don't smoke before you go up on stage. Like, it's better if I just go up there with a clear head and talk about something and be goofy a different way. Because if I go up there and after smoking, I forget what I want to say. Even with my notes, I forget to even look at them.
Right? Yeah, you just kind of spiral. You're just like, if I go up high, I'll just abandon what I was gonna do and just fucking talk. You know, like, smoking at open mics makes waiting to go up way more fun. And it makes like the experience a little better, but the sets are terrible. Like I don't get how people can go up there like really high.
It only really works for those people who do everything high.
That's true. Yeah.
Like the people who get up, smoke, and then spend their day, and then they'll go to work and then come back home, smoke, and then smoke. But that's because they're so used to being high, they don't know how to be sober.
Exactly. When you're that high all the time, being sober feels like being high. Mm-hmm. You're just like, man, I have all this energy, dude.
And then yeah, exactly, man. But like that's the only way certain comics can do. Like Benson, what's his name? Is it Greg Benson, the comic?
Oh, Doug Benson. Yeah. The guy with the movie, the super high me movie.
Like, he is constantly high, so I don't think he's been sober, I don't know when he's sober.
Yeah, he's one of those dudes that when he's high, he looks high as shit. Like, dude, yeah, that movie, that super high me movie, it was like, wasn't probably that hard to do. Like the McDonald's shit, that's the real shit. Because you have to eat McDonald's for every meal, like for a week, for a month straight, dude, and live. Like where, can we talk about weed? There's a kid
Yeah,
ran
that's
through. Okay, so that, like if you're just smoking weed every day for 30 days, that's not that hard. You know, most people just do that voluntarily. But I guess he had to quit for 30 days too.
So what was the premise of that movie? I heard about it, but I never got a chance to watch it.
The premise is he smokes weed hard for 30 days, and he doesn't smoke weed for 30 days, and kind of gets checked up. And basically, they tell you what everybody already knows. It's like, oh yeah, it's pretty much the same. Mm-hmm. So yeah, kind of just a.
So he had to be sober for 30 days.
He had to be sober for 30 days. He probably like to drink and shit. But.
How was he for that? Like. Did they put that part on camera too?
Yeah, they filmed all that stuff too.
Was he like cranky?
I'm sure he was a little bit cranky. I haven't seen it in a long time, but yeah, I mean I think he was on tour for a lot of it because it showed him doing like jokes and like updates on it. So I'm sure he was fine. Do you smoke cigarettes or Juul or anything?
I did Juul for a little while, and then they got rid of the flavors, which I thought was stupid, because they're like, oh, the flavors are attracting kids to smoke. And I'm like, well, for one, the kids aren't supposed to smoke it to begin with. So whoever's selling it to them, it should be their fault. You know, they're the ones who should be held accountable, not the kids wanting to smoke. Because kids are going to smoke if they want to or not.
Totally, yeah. It's not like anyone's like, man, I really want to try something blueberry. Like, if they just wanted a flavor, they go eat a fucking sucker, you know? Like, if they're going to smoke, they're going to smoke anything. You know, I think that's kind of a bullshit argument, too.
Yeah, because, like, when I was young, kids were smoking cigarettes.
Yeah.
And it wasn't propaganda that wanted them to smoke cigarettes. It was the college kids the college kids that were smoking cigarettes. So, I mean, what were they gonna like? If you use the same viewpoint on that, then it's like, okay, well, the college kids are making kids want to smoke cigarettes. I don't know. We'll just get rid of the college kids.
Right.
And,
yeah.
like that gets rid of the step one, and like, so we would smoke, or I really didn't smoke until like I got into ecstasy.
Ecstasy?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
fun.
I started doing ecstasy like around 21, 22 maybe. Mm-hmm. And because menthol cigarettes taste really good on X.
Menthol cigarettes are pretty dope anyway.
And then I did X for like 2 years, almost every weekend.
Were you just depressed all the time? I hear that's the downside. You get sad the next couple days.
Well, I wasn't depressed, but I was just like not enthusiastic about anything.
Oh, okay.
But I was okay. But after that, I was fine.
So you got that functional depression, you know? You could
I think
still
so,
go
yeah.
do some shit.
Yeah. And then so that got me to start smoking cigarettes, and then I stopped doing that, and then I quit smoking, and then I kind of gradually started smoking again, and then right now I'm at a point where like I smoke like a cigarette a day at work, and then well, no, I'd say about 3 cigarettes a day.
Yeah, you just so you get that break in. Dude.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, like,
and I try to quit. By using the CBD cigarettes.
Oh, I've tried those too. And then
my job said not to because my supervisor was like, "It smells too much like weed. You're gonna get drug tested." And I was like, "It's CBD cigarettes." He's like, "I don't care." He's like, "If some other supervisor smells it, we're gonna drug test you."
And then you failed the other drug tests for different reasons.
For different reasons.
Yeah.
And I was just like, fine, I stopped that. And then I tried the Juul, but I got tired. I started using it too much.
Dude,
it was just too easy to use whenever I wanted.
It's like having a lit cigarette in your hand all the time.
Yeah.
It's fucked.
I would do it at work. I'd be driving down the aisles, and I'm a forklift driver, and I'd be driving down the aisles just like...
Oh, yeah, right?
And I was going through those little cartridges like one every 2 days. And I was just like, okay, I need to stop that. It's too easy to use. And I did try the vape, the vapors.
Like those fucking mods and shit. Blow the clouds.
Yeah, well, I had there was like this long silver robotic one or electric one, and those I always had like a nasty cough off of it though. Like I take a hit, maybe if I smoked it like 2 times, I just have like this nasty cough where I felt like something was stuck in my throat.
Yeah, that's one thing I will say good about the Juul. Like, I've tried other shit, like the ones that are like the little triangles, and I felt like I had something just sitting on my chest, you know? I felt this, like, weird pressure, you know? And then I quit that and started juuling again, and I was fine. But, like, yeah, I used to smoke cigarettes so casually to the point where, like, I'd smoke one, wait 3 months, smoke another one. But when I started juuling, dude, it was game over. Like, I was hitting that thing all day. So I finally got rid of it, like, 2 days ago. And my girlfriend had been wanting me to, like, quit. So I sent her a video of me throwing it out the window. I was like, goodbye, old friend. Toss that bitch. And I was like, dude, she's going to be so proud of me, dude.
Your Juul's
Yeah, my Juul's gone. And her only response, did you just litter? I was like, can't catch a fucking break, dude.
I always, I like to joke around with my girlfriend too. Like, I mess around with her saying that she always notices when I'm having fun.
Oh,
and she
yeah,
does. She knows how to completely stop it.
Yeah, she's like, Rudy's out there having a good time, dude.
Yeah. Not on my watch.
Yeah, not today, Rudy.
She knows when sometimes I take a little personal break at work and I'll sit there and watch YouTube videos, and she'll call me right when I'm watching the YouTube videos. And I was just like, God damn it. I was like, hey there. She's like, what are you doing? I was like, I'm in a break room. I was trying to watch YouTube videos, but I guess I'll get back to work now.
Yeah, right. I thought you were at work.
Because I can do my job while I'm on the phone with her. So I was like, why not I'll just do my job. But I like to sit down. I can't watch YouTube and be on my forklift because I have to, I can't see what's going on. But if she calls me, I was like, I'll just get back to work and I can be on the phone and do my work with her, which I'm not supposed to.
Where do you work, man? You drive forklifts and shit?
Yeah, I work in the shipping department at this warehouse.
Oh, cool, man. That's cool. I'm an Uber driver, or I guess I shouldn't say Uber. I'm just a ride share driver. I'm a Lyft driver. Yeah, I have jokes where I've like talked about like drinking and driving and shit. I'm definitely not an Uber driver. I'm a Lyft driver.
So you're an Uber driver, okay?
Yeah.
Or Lyfter driver.
Yeah, I'm a ride share driver. I'm a nondescript ride share driver.
What is that like? Because I know you have random people in your car.
Yeah, it's I mean, it's cool, man. Like, it basically takes like the part I liked about pizza delivery, which was being kind of free and in my own car. And it's just all of that, except you have people in the back. But after a while, you kind of learn to tune them out. Like, it's just kind of like you're driving around. Sometimes you get cool people and you'll talk to them, but most of the time they just kind of do their thing in the back. You do your thing in the front. Like, I always choose the music I listen to. So it's pretty cool. I've had some weirdos though, and this one time I had to take these 2 women to prison. Like, I guess they were turning themselves in for some fucking crime they were doing. So 2 women get in the car with their blind mother and their other son who didn't say shit the whole time. And I take one and drop her off at the first jail or whatever, and they're all hugging her and shit, like saying their goodbyes. And then I figure I'm taking the rest of them home, and then I take the other woman to a completely separate jail, and she turns herself in for, I guess, a different crime. So then the trip's over, and the dude who hasn't said shit the whole time asked me if I can take him across the street, like, for free. It's like, fuck it, dude. I'm just ready for this to be over. And then he, like, starts to talk and just act like I didn't just take 2 of his family members to jail. Like, he's just not addressing it. And then he's like, man, so, you gay or, like, bi or anything, man?
What?
Yeah, right? He says it like that, like, completely country as shit. I'm like, nah, man, I got a girlfriend, you know? He's like, man, I keep hitting on all these straight dudes. I thought you were cute. I'm like... Sorry, dude, that'll happen in Cleburne, Texas, I guess. But,
so, like, dude, you're in the wrong fucking neighborhood. You need to go to Dallas.
That's what I told him. I'm like, dude, yeah, you need to move. Have some better luck there. But yeah, you get some crazies every now and then. But usually people just don't say shit.
Not only that, I mean, if he wants better chances of finding a gay person, don't hit on the better looking people.
That's what I was saying, dude. I'm like, dude, you're reading fucking Harry Potter in an Uber with some shorts on in the cold. If I was gay, I'm out of your league, dude. I was offended as shit, dude. To find some dick on your level, you know? Mm-hmm. I'm at least like a 7 in the gay community, I'd imagine, you know?
Yeah. I have a joke premise where I kind of feel like there's no real lesbians. There's just women who just had no other option.
Dude, I don't know, man. I feel like there are some real lesbians. Like you see that fucking the butch ones.
But see, those are the ones that
don't have the option. They're like, might as well steer into
those
it.
Those are the ones that joke around. They're all like, yeah, like it's just that, like, they just gave up on trying to get guys. But it's just a joke, and I don't know how people would take it in the audience.
I'm sure fine, dude. Like, I was worried, like, when I got in, like, people are so sensitive, like, you can't joke about stuff anymore. But realistically, if you make something funny, you can say anything. You know, like, you hear some crazy shit at open mics, like, you can still pretty much say whatever you want, I'd imagine.
Yeah. For the most part, I have heard. Like, do you know who Butch is?
Butch Lord?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He dropped the N-bomb one time.
The N-bomb?
Yeah, at Twilight.
Yeah. He's told me he's done it. I haven't seen it live.
At Twilight, and he got... But it's part of the joke. I mean, he kind of has to do it. It's part of the joke. And he's not doing it in, like, a really derogative way, but, like, have you ever seen Louis C.K.'s bit about...
the coffee
The
thing?
coffee one, yeah. Yeah, and he's like, that nigga made the shit out of my coffee.
Yeah, right. That was like back in fucking the early 2000s where it was a no man's land.
Yeah.
Butch has got some balls on him for trying that at an open mic today. Mm-hmm. That's one thing I feel like you can't probably get away with.
I mean, if you can make it funny, I guess try your best. But
yeah, I feel like some comedians definitely like that's like their goal going in. They're like, all right, I'm saying the N-word. How am I gonna do it? You know. But,
I like Matt McElhone's joke.
That's funny as shit. Yeah, because he gets everybody. You can like hear all the white assholes pucker, and you start looking around at the black people, and then he doesn't say the N-word, and everyone's like, oh, thank God. Yeah, that one's funny as shit. Shout out to Matt. Cool dude.
Ferris has a good one too. The no. It's like she kept telling you like something about the N-word, and then he's like, oh man, she finally told me no. I think I totally murdered that kid. It has something to do with like sex, and it was kind of pretty much he's innuendoing that he has to force himself on her.
So you think you're gonna get the N-word joke, then you get the rape joke.
Yeah,
and it takes a hard turn, you know. That's crazy.
Ferris is hilarious. You know Ferris? Ferris Tamim?
God, yeah, I do. Yeah, he's a funny guy.
I didn't know his last name was Tamim. He's something.
He's something.
I forget what he told me, but he's not Caucasian.
He at Phil's garage show, he went as like a Middle Eastern dude. Mm-hmm. He might actually be Middle Eastern, but he
he's some kind of Middle Eastern. I forget what he was.
Yeah, he had like a whole fucking thing. He played a character.
Shit.
Yeah, it was funny. That was a cool show. Everyone dressed up as.
Which one was that one?
That was the Halloween one.
The Halloween one.
Yeah.
I didn't get to go to that one because I had promised my girlfriend that I was gonna take her to the block party that they have in Dallas.
Oh, he might have been telling me. Was that the gay one? That's funny. He said he got hit on by a dude.
That's her like favorite thing to do. She loves Halloween. It's her favorite holiday. And the only thing she asks of me is to take her to the block party every year for Halloween because she likes to get dressed up and whatnot. Mm-hmm. So I did that, and I was like, God damn, it's the same night as Phil's garage thing, and I was supposed to go perform on it, but I didn't have a costume, so I kind of was glad I didn't show up because I would have been like the only comic not dressed up and going up on stage.
Oh yeah.
And I would be like, oh, I'm the loser.
Yeah, I'm the guy who didn't fucking.
I'm the guy who doesn't play along. Yeah.
What you did go as the good boyfriend, because I definitely dragged my girlfriend there on Halloween. And I was like, I'm gonna be a priest. You got to dress as a nun, or it won't make fucking sense. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's what we did.
She should have dressed up as a little boy.
Dude, that's right, right? Yeah, she should. Have a fucking spinning hat and shit with a lollipop.
You know what I always thought? I always thought it'd be hilarious if somebody went as Macaulay Culkin with the lights, the candles behind his ears.
Oh.
I think that would have been hilarious if somebody went to Halloween as that.
And then the other guy goes as Michael Jackson.
Which he says wasn't awkward, but he took way too long to answer that question.
The Macaulay Culkin?
Yeah, when
he was
Rogan's
like, he never did anything to me. You know?
Yeah, he was on Rogan's podcast. Like, it took him a little bit to think about that. Like,
what did Michael's lawyer say to say? No, he was great. He was a great guy.
Mm-hmm. Do you watch Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
Fuck yeah, love it.
Have you seen the meme where like they put Macaulay Culkin's face next to Rickety Cricket, to Cricket? And they have like a transformation of when Cricket goes from how he used to be to now.
Yes.
They do it with Macaulay Culkin though.
Dude, that's hilarious. Because Macaulay Culkin aged like shit. And Rickety Cricket, they fucked him over the seasons, man. He started out as a priest, and now he's got fucking one eye. Like,
he has one eye, barely any more teeth left.
Oh, yeah.
He was addicted to crack for the longest.
Yeah, dude. The episode where the Life of Cricket episode, where he makes out with the dog, that's some funny shit. Have you seen that one?
No. I think I have, but I think I just like, I had it in background noise and I wasn't paying attention all the way. But what was going on?
So he does PCP in the bathroom and like lives this whole life where he quits PCP. But that's really just his PCP trip. So in the life he thinks that he's not doing PCP. He meets this girl and they fucking start dating and he like gets a job at his dad's like warehouse. But in reality,
I do remember that one.
It's a dog. So he's just kissing a dog in the bathroom.
Yeah, isn't he like he gets a job with the dad? Like, what kind of job was it?
I think it was like a warehouse job, probably where you work. You know?
Yeah,
like driving forklifts and shit.
Yeah, and then he realizes that it was never really a girl, right?
Yeah, it was a dog. Yeah. Which,
God damn, those guys
has happened to all of us. You know?
Those guys are geniuses with that show.
Oh, for sure, man.
Who was I talking to about that show? Where like we were saying that's one of the shows that hasn't like really been hit by the PC at all.
Yeah, well, they started hard from day one. They
don't
did
care.
The N-word episodes.
And I love the fact how they like they portray the sister Dee.
Oh yeah,
because she's a fucking cunt, but but they always shit on her so much. It's like the only show where I've seen a woman take so much shit from a guy and just be like, well, fuck you too. Like,
yeah, right. She definitely takes it on the chin. And it's hilarious because she's married to Mac in real life. So that's funny as shit. Yeah, I like the episode where she tries comedy and they trick her into thinking she's like
hilarious.
Yeah, they're like she's gonna be on a talk show and they like fucking fly her around, but they fly in circles and they're like, you actually suck. You're not good at comedy.
I don't remember that episode.
Oh, it's pretty funny. She goes through like a depression and she tries stand-up comedy, and yeah.
I thought they steal her car.
Yeah.
They steal her car and then they fucking light it on fire.
It. Yeah. Is that the one where they fake kill themselves?
Yeah, I think so.
He keeps doing the poppers as he's like shooting the gas tank. Fucking hilarious.
That show is fucking crazy. I was watching earlier today before the like 20 minutes I was awake.
Yeah, right.
I didn't do anything today, but I woke up at like 1, and then we were like, we went to Burger King, and I got myself. I've been watching what I eat, so I got myself a salad, the club salad.
You got a salad at Burger King?
Yeah, they actually
have. They fucking had salad.
They have a chicken club salad, which is my computer did something, which is pretty good, but like we ate. And then I went back to bed.
Oh,
and then she was like, what time are you going to wake me up? I was like, 5 o'clock. She's like, okay. And she forgot to put her alarm on. And she's like, hey, it's 5:46. I was like, fuck, I have a podcast to do here in a little bit. Wake up. So when you called me, I was barely getting up to go take a shower.
Oh fuck it. Dude, yeah, I was like, man, he bailed. We went into the mall to kill a little time, and the mall closed 1 minute after we went in there. Have you ever seen a mall close, dude?
Yeah,
you've been in there? It's like a fucking, like the end of the world, dude. They play like a fucking siren, and they're like,
yeah.
Mall is closing. Dude, it's like, it's scary as shit, dude. Don't go to the mall at 7 on a Sunday.
Yeah, cause I used to work at the mall. I probably worked at the mall for like a total of 3 years.
No shit.
I worked at American Eagle when I
shit.
was 17, 18.
Oh, yeah.
And then I worked at Aeropostale when I was like 22, 23, 24.
That used to be the shit in middle school, dude.
What?
Yeah, the Aeropostale, Abercrombie, and all that shit, dude.
I never really... Okay, that was like notifying me. I was downloading something else, turning it into audio form. It's not gonna be on a podcast anymore. Well, the sound will, but like that little part is not gonna be on the YouTube screen or whatever.
That'd be tight. Just like click out of it.
But like, yeah, I the only reason I started wearing that clothes because I had to when I worked there. And it was weird in high school. It was weird because people were like, they knew I was a pothead.
Mm-hmm.
They knew I was the only Mexican in the school, like of 1,000 people. They knew I was poor. And then they're like, when like the preppier kids or the more uppity kids were like, find out I worked at American Eagle, they're like, how the hell did you land that job? I was like, I don't know, man. I just applied. I know somebody that was the manager here. And I wore their clothes, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh my God, you're a cool guy. And I'm like, I'm really not.
Yeah, you want to come sit
like,
with us, dude?
I'm like drunk half the time I was in school.
You were drunk?
I was drunk so much in school.
That's badass.
So much in school. And my teachers, they knew I was fucked up, but they were just happy that I wasn't disrupting the class.
Right, you were just kind of sitting there drinking your drink. You were fucking vodka and a water bottle, Rudy, over there doing your thing.
Yeah, that's what one way me and my friend got drunk. We shared a Sprite bottle full of vodka, and like we both drank. And on that one, he was also my roommate because I lived with him. Mm-hmm. He actually got too drunk and ended up going to the principal's office.
Oh,
and he threw up in the principal's trash can.
God!
Yeah.
Couldn't hold this shit? Oh, that's fucked.
Yeah, I know. And then they just waited for me to get off school because I think I was only doing a half day.
Yeah. And
then I went and escorted him, and I walked him home because at that time you're not allowed to go home unless somebody goes home with you. And I was just like, well, I'm his roommate. Is it okay if I take him home? They're like, yeah, it's okay. But then again, he had to do the same thing for me because I took there was this medication called cough and cold, Corsedin, cough and cold, and we had heard that if you take the whole pack, you get really fucked up.
Start robo tripping.
So I was just like, okay, I'll try it. So I ate the whole pack, and then they're like, they were telling me like, I forgot this rule. You're not supposed to eat afterwards. And I had breakfast. I had the full on. I had a sausage biscuit, chocolate milk, and I was sitting in gym class because gym class was my first period, and I threw up on the floor.
Oh, in gym?
Yeah.
Just like right as you got in there, did you run a couple laps, stir that shit up?
The class was barely starting. I sat down, and they're going on like a field trip for something. They're doing some kind of trip, and I didn't even know it was that day. And I was sitting on the bench next to a friend of mine, and I threw up on the floor, and he was like, oh, gross, and he got up and walked away. And I was like, I need to go sit down somewhere. So I started, and the locker room was like down steps.
Mm-hmm.
I got to the top of the steps, and I just went, all this pink stuff came out.
On the bleachers?
No, on the steps going down.
Oh, I see.
And there was a freshman at the very bottom of the stairs. And he was about to come up when he saw all my vomit just go all over the stairs. He was just like, "Oh man, that's gross." And I was just like, I started walking down the steps. And I was like, and by that time everything was fuzzy. I couldn't. My equilibrium was totally out of whack.
Oh yeah.
I could not walk straight at all. And I found one of the benches and I just laid down on it. And then my gym teacher came and got me, and he was like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm good." And he was like, "No, we're gonna take you to the nurse." He started escorting me to the nurse, and I'm like totally fucked up. And the hallways look like tunnels. Like I felt like I was in a cave.
Oh.
And he's walking me. He's holding my hand. He's talking about like. He starts going off about how parents never believe their kids anymore when they're sick, and they still send them to this. And he starts talking about his son having diarrhea, and I was just like, what the fuck is going on? I was like, is this real?
Yeah, right. He thinks you're just got the fucking stomach bug or something. Meanwhile, you're popping Robotussing, dude.
And then like the nurse, he took me to the nurse. And the nurse was like, "Okay, well, you're going to have to sit here for a little while. You can't go home until, we need somebody to escort you." And I was like, my friend gets off at 2. Like, he's my roommate. Can he escort me? And she was like, "Yeah, he can do that." But I had to sit in the nurse's office, tripping balls, until 2 o'clock. And it was like 8:39. So I just lay there, and I just stared at the ceiling. And they had those block ceiling tiles in school?
Yeah.
Well, it had a bunch of little carving grooves in it. And I started tripping out because they looked like maggots.
Oh, no.
And I was just staring at the ceiling, and they were just, like, crawling around. And I was just smiling, having a good time because I knew it wasn't real, but it was still funny to me.
Yeah.
And every once in a while, I'd get up and look at the nurse, and she'd stare at me. And she'd be smiling because she knew I was fucked up. She knew I was sick. Yeah. She was like, "You're fucked up. I don't know what you're on, but you're fucked up." Yeah. She was just smiling, and I was just like, "Hi." And then until he finally got off, and he walked me home, and he was like, "Hey man, what happened?" It's like, "Dude, I fucking threw up everywhere." He was like, "Yeah, man, everybody's talking about it."
Damn, y'all had your own little field trip that day, dude. That's crazy, man.
Yeah, I did not get a lot done in high school my senior year.
Man, I wasn't so fortunate because my mom worked at the school I went to. So I kind of had to be like on my best behavior
all the time.
Yeah.
Well,
I never really. I mean, I wasn't like a good student or anything, but I didn't find drugs and alcohol until later into my senior year, and then I got really into weed and just like drinking fucking Bud Ice 40s and shit. But yeah,
Ice 40s.
Dude, yeah, when I was coming up, I was like, well, if I'm gonna drink and smoke, I'm gonna have to just go all in, So me and my friend moved out.
I like that mindset though.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it as much as I can.
Listen, man, Cameron Furtick doesn't half-ass anything. Nah, man, but so I moved out after my senior year, and I moved into this apartment with my friend, and we lived like right across the street from the dude we bought weed from. So we were like 18, and this dude kind of took us under his stoner wing. He's like, "I'm gonna teach these guys how to drink and smoke the way you should drink and smoke." So we would go over there, and we wouldn't leave until we had finished a Bud Ice 40 and faced a blunt to ourselves. So like we would act fine when we were over there, and then we'd walk back to our apartment and just like go our separate ways and take a nap in our room because like way too fucked up.
And a 40 at that time is quite a bit of alcohol.
Oh, for sure, dude. I mean, I got my tolerance to it eventually, but like a 40, dude, I had a fucking beer gut 3 months into that. Like the 40s are crazy, but like I couldn't drink a Bud Ice now. Like that would probably taste like shit. Like that's the worst type of beer you can.
Yeah, there's a time period where like me, my brother, my cousin, one of them that lives here, my other cousin, my other brother, my other 3 cousins. Anytime one of us got an apartment, like close to where my mom used to live, she used to live down there where the stadium's at, but it was before the stadium was built. And we would always get these little apartments around the area because we could be close to her if we needed to go over there. And then also they're cheap apartments already anyway. But anytime one of us would get an apartment, everybody would somehow just slowly move in and never go home.
That'll happen. Yeah,
And
you
then
get that
we would-
couch guy.
Yeah, we would always we had a cousin where he would sleep on the couch, and that would be his couch because he would stink it up. He'd make the couch smell like him, and like nobody wants to sit on there.
Yeah, that's old Stinky Rogers couch, dude. And nobody else sit there.
Yeah, we don't know how how many couches we had to throw away because of that.
Oh, because that same dude?
Yeah,
Yeah, let him. He's gonna use the couch. Let him use the shower.
He was a big guy, so he would he would eventually break the couch down.
Oh.
So
yeah.
let's just say it had these pillars on the middle to make it sure nice and sturdy. You sit down,
Yeah.
they'd all be broken in. You sit down and sink in.
Yeah.
It's it's just his couch. That's where he sleeps.
Yeah.
But there was a time period where we were drinking nothing but Bud Ice, Mickey's, Cobra. I think it's called Cobra.
I'm not familiar with that one.
And then Steel Reserve if we were really desperate.
Steelies are bad.
If we were really desperate, we'd drink Steel Reserves, and one of those would fuck us up.
You ever had a Mad Dog?
Yeah.
Dude, fucking hell. I have
Mad
thrown
Dog-
up
Are
a
you talking about the
plenty Mad Dog.
2020?
Yeah, those glass fucking bottles
Yeah.
you get at the gas station.
I was having a conversation with somebody about that, but they're called MD 2020s, but nowhere on the actual label does it say Mad Dog.
Right? Is that just a street name, or is it?
It's just a name people came up with.
Dude.
And I was like, where did the Mad Dog come from? It just says MD 2020.
Because you drink a full one, you're barking like a dog, bro.
Dude, people would drink those. Okay, girls would drink those, and they drink the bubblegum flavored.
Ugh.
Yeah, and
Sounds terrible.
they'd always end up throwing that up.
Oh, yeah.
Always. MD 2010, you always threw up after drinking one of those.
I for sure thrown up a blue MD 2020 on a pair of all white shoes I had at a party once. I went just kind of behind the dumpster, and I returned shortly after with some blue shoes. It was pretty bad. Yeah, those are terrible. I don't know what they put in those, but they have never stayed in a stomach.
No, not if you drink one. Maybe half of one, but the orange one and the red one were the ones that I like to drink.
The orange I've heard is actually pretty good. The orange one's probably okay.
Yeah.
But I would do the blue. The blue one would. You don't want the blue one.
No. It's what is that? The blue raspberry flavor?
Yeah, it's blue raspberry. It's like a melted blue Slurpee like you get at the movie, but it tastes like wine. It's pretty bad.
Yeah. We all had to go through that.
Yeah, right.
I think every kid should have to go through that life stage of where you drink MD 2020s and have a horrible, horrible day afterwards.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. That's part of earning your rites of passage when you start drinking. You gotta throw up every time you drink, and then you're like, maybe I'll just have a couple beers and shit,
So have you been a Texas native your whole life?
Yeah.
Really? You never moved out anywhere?
No, I've lived in the Fort Worth area and Denton, and that's pretty much it. What about you, man? Have you lived?
No. I lived in Texas till I was 6, and then I moved to Iowa.
Oh shit.
So I actually grew up in Iowa.
Oh really?
And I moved back when I was 19.
Man, what's Iowa like? There's not much going on.
No, no, and it's funny because I'm still friends with my Facebook friends from Iowa, and I'll see them post. They'll post shootings shooting at let's just say West 14th Street and Lancaster, shooting there, and I'm just I told my friends you guys post your shootings? They're like, yeah, I try people to be careful, and I'm like, well, I would never be off Facebook if I had to do that here.
Yeah,
man,
y'all don't post y'all shootings.
There's shootings all the time, and I had a friend of mine who was in the shootout a couple weekends ago in Fort Worth.
Shootout? Oh, in Fort Worth?
Yeah, he was in Fort Worth. He lives over there. He was at a certain gas station, and he said these two guys just started shooting at each other. And he was kind of well, they're not shooting at me, so I'm going to keep on driving.
Yeah, I'm just doing my fucking business.
Yeah, and apparently nobody, they didn't hit each other. They were just bad shooters.
Had that been me out.
They didn't hit each other. And then, but he was telling me, everybody was just kind of, just doing their own thing. They're just, still walking around nothing happened.
Wow.
Cops never got called.
No, cops didn't even show up.
Nah.
Dude, I'm from the burbs, so I've always assumed, one gunshot and there's just a SWAT team like within 30 seconds. Like I didn't even see a gun until I was like fucking 18, 19.
Yeah.
Like, but I mean, I was in the country, so people had them, but they were just kind of like, I don't know. That's one thing that's weird about the suburbs. Like, you hear a gunshot in the suburbs, there's fucking cops surrounding you, but like in the country and shit, you can hear gunshots, and they're just like, oh well, somebody might have been shot, but probably not. You know, probably. Just
Yeah, I had a friend who, his brother-in-law had a house in. What's that town in Fort Worth? It was kind of south, way south. Laredo or Alvarado?
Oh, Alvarado.
Alvarado.
Yeah.
He had a house over there, and we used to go over there and party. And he had guns, and we would sit in his backyard and shoot like his SK-47 or a shotgun, just shooting into the dirt area back there. We were in his
beer cans and shit.
Yeah, just out there shooting at whatever. Like nothing, because he was like, no, I don't even have any neighbors. Like, they're like 10 miles down.
That's crazy. Man, I had friends like that too. Like,
yeah, but like even here, I hear shootings. I heard a shooting a couple days ago, and you can tell a gunshot, like just da 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 da, and it's just like, oh well, something happened. Who cares?
Right. Man, that's crazy. Yeah, I feel like I wouldn't have even like known it's a gunshot. I'd just be like, man, somebody just hit a pothole real hard or something, you know?
Yeah, but it was a pretty small town. I mean, it was like there was probably like maybe 300,000 people in that town.
Of Alvarado?
No, of where I grew up.
Oh, I see.
And we could get from, we had to do this a lot actually. We can get from one part of the city, like the east side, walk about 40 minutes. If we're sober, it'd take longer if we've been drinking. Walk about 40 minutes to the west side and get to our house, to our neck of the neighborhood.
Oh, hell yeah. So it's one of those.
I could... Yeah, it was everything like if you're walking distance was about an hour away. But like, because we would go out and party, and then we wouldn't always have a way back.
Oh, yeah.
So
how old were you at this point?
Between the ages of 15 to 18.
Damn, that's crazy. Man, yeah. I started partying maybe like 18, but at 15, dude, I wasn't doing shit. I was still into sports and stuff at the time.
Like, I took my first hit of weed when I was 14.
Oh,
but it didn't do anything for me the first time. The second time, I had a buddy of mine who, like, he was like, hey, I got this, he had a steamroller made out of a tank shell.
A tank shell?
Yeah, like he had the shell of a tank bullet, I guess you can call it. It was like this long.
Fuck.
It was like this long. One side was a little thicker than the other, and I was just like, "What?" And he put a bowl on one hole, on it, and we're like, "Okay, well let's." I was like, "All right, I'll smoke it," and that one got me super stoned.
Dude, I can imagine, dude. You're smoking that artillery, man.
Mm-hmm. We went
That's
back.
Crazy.
Yeah, I went back to school, and I was so high, man. That's when I was like, I want to do this more often.
Right? Yeah. No one experiences it their first time. Like, then that second time, you're like, fuck, I get it. I'm so high.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I one time skipped a class and went with a couple friends I had, and they were older. They were seniors, and I was like maybe a sophomore.
Mm-hmm.
And we went to the top of this roof and smoked. It was like maybe my second or third time smoking ever, so I never really been high. And we get like so high on this roof, and I have to come back and go to Latin class, and I was just barely holding that shit together, dude. I was like, I had to take a test. I could barely fucking finish it. Like I don't think I'll ever be that stoned from weed again.
Yeah.
And then the time I smoked after that, I went to my friend's apartment, and I got so high that they were using like this bong, and I put the bowl on top of the bong, and like so you know how the bowl goes at the bottom.
Yeah.
I fucking put it on the top, dude. It was the stupidest thing I've ever done in my life.
How were you planning on hitting it?
Dude, I wasn't. Like, I had already hit it, and I was so high that I like put it at the top and passed it.
Oh, you're just like, I just need to put this down.
I was just like, I'm putting this
any
somewhere.
connection.
Yeah.
And you automatically thought hand, closer the hands are,
like,
the
just
better.
get this out of my sight. It was bad, dude. They took a picture of it. I was definitely the fucking noob. I was the dweeb of the session for sure. I'm 23 now.
23?
Yeah.
So you went to school during the era where like everybody still had cell phones, right?
Yeah. Like I got my first cell phone at like 13, like 7th grade. That was kind of when the first iPhone came out. So after that, it just like blew up. Were you before cell phones? Like before, like
before like nobody had them in school. I knew one kid who had a cell phone in school. His name was John. I forget his last name, but he was a real cool friend of mine. He looked like he was 13 to like. Well, till I left Iowa, but he was a sophomore. But he just looked like he was 13. He probably weighed like 80 pounds for like forever. But he was one of the first kids to have his own car, and then he had this little black. Well, it's kind of long but black. It was the one where like it has like a piece of plastic over the numbers, and you flip that down to talk.
Oh, I see.
And he was like one of the only kids that had a cell phone. Man. And
probably got so many hoes, you know. They're like, man, let me play on your phone.
No, there was no games on
it.
Dude,
let me play that Brick Breaker, bro.
I don't think he had any kind of game on there. But for the most part, I had pagers.
You had pagers?
I had a pager.
Were you the plug?
I used to sell acid, and
you sold acid in high school?
Yeah.
Dude, you were so much cooler than me. That's so sick.
Because when I got my first job, I started saving up money, and I bought a skateboard. Was the first thing I did.
Tight.
So that I could have so I could skateboard to work instead of walking to work. It gave me like an extra 20 minutes of travel time, and I use my skateboard to get around everywhere.
Do you still skate?
No, I do want to buy one though. So I want to buy one so I can just skate around, just for exercising purposes.
That's what I want to do.
But like I started saving, and then I found a friend of mine who was like, I got all this acid, and I'm like, cool. So I started off with 10, then moved up to 20, and then like the one time I sold this guy like I think like 80 hits.
God,
like
so you're moving.
Yeah.
You're moving.
And of course I upcharged him because I was the middle guy technically, and I made probably like $230 off of that.
God. I'd never even seen $230 at that point in my life.
So like, yeah, because he paid me like 600 something, and then for my drug dealer, for him, I gave him like 450, I think. So I kept the difference. I never really liked selling weed because it was a hassle. You know, I had to, especially if you don't have cell phones.
Oh,
it was hard. Like people had to call you, to get paged, and then they tell you, and then you have to find a phone to call them, figure out how much they want. So my roommate used to sell weed, and I would sell acid. And I also got opium one time, and I sold opium for a little while.
Doing to fucking Edgar Allan Poe, dude. I've never fucking even seen opium.
Yeah, we got a hold of this. It was called Red Rock, and what you would do is like. It was a little heavier than cocaine when you weighed it out per gram, but you would put it on top of your weed and then you smoke it and you get like a totally different high.
Damn, that's crazy.
So yeah, but like the acid I used to sell, it was easy. Acid was easy because you know you get these strip of little gel tabs, and it was like 10. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if you ever heard my bit about when I worked at a fast food restaurant. I did acid with a friend of mine. While we were working, and it was his first time. So that's a bit I've been I do every so often whenever I feel like talking about it. But sorry.
Oh no,
he it was a friend of mine. His name was Corey, and he wanted to try acid, and I was like, okay, I'll sell you it, and I sold it to him.
And he did it at work.
And he did it right then and there.
Crazy.
I was just like. I was just like, holy shit, you just took that. He's like, yeah, what's he gonna do to me? I was like,
It's like
fuck.
weed, right? It can't last 30
yeah,
minutes.
I was like, no. I was like, no, it is not like weed, because he was a big smoker.
Yeah.
And I was just like, fuck, man. And then I was like, you know what? I was like, I'm not gonna let you ride this alone. So I took one with him.
That's your good friend.
Yeah, I was like, we're gonna trip together. We may be at work, and it was like 8:00. We still had 2 hours of our shift to go.
Oh, okay, hell yeah.
Yeah.
So you weren't. It wasn't like at the beginning of the day.
No, it was like, it was 8:00 at night. We got off at 10. But that still means we had.
Yeah, you were definitely like cutting it close.
Yeah, we yeah, we started tripping crazy balls like around 9ish.
Yeah.
Around 9, we started tripping, and his eyes got huge. And it was funny because, like, Corey, I was like, hey, man, how do you feel? He's like, I don't know. But he just had this smile on his face. A stupid fucking grinning smile. Like, not like the smile like when your teeth are together. Like, his smile, he had like a little gap in his teeth, just like.
he had that fucking Mike Tyson smile.
And I was just like, dude, your eyes are fucking huge.
Oh, yeah.
And he was just like, are they? But, you know, everything he would say it, but then he'd have that stupid smile on his face. I was like, dude, you're fucking tripping hard. But one of the funniest things he told me was like, because he was working drive-thru. I was the cook. But there was like this, there's like a window where you can see the front.
Yeah.
And he was on that side, and he told me, he's like, hey, man. He's like, I don't know what's going on, but I'm hearing voices. And I was just like, yeah, man. I was like, yeah, you dumbass. You have the headset on. You're working the drive-thru.
Oh, fuck, dude.
He was just like, oh, yeah.
Oh, you're right.
And that's my manager was all like, what the hell are you guys doing? Like, why can't you take orders? Why can't you make sandwiches? Because I was just like, I was tripping too hard. Because I was just putting my hand on the panels and just staring at the food because I just couldn't do anything. It was a total mess. It was a total mess.
I can imagine, dude. Holy shit. The balls on that guy, dude. I took half a tab for my first time, and I tried to go outside, and I saw these people walking towards me, and I immediately was like, nope, going back in the apartment. I was like, I'm out, dude. Those people are gonna talk to me, and I don't want that. I ended up just kind of like not being able to sleep because we were at my friend's apartment, and I was tripping with my friend, and him and his girlfriend, not the friend that was tripping, but the other dude. Yeah. My other friend and his girlfriend were asleep in the bed, and the way the apartment was set up was like one bedroom, one bathroom, and like a little living room space. So if we had to go to the bathroom or anything, we had to like tiptoe through them where they were sleeping. So we ended up just chilling outside, and then the sun's coming up, and we're both like on half a tab. We are like stupid. So we're laying on the ground on the pavement. Just kind of looking up at the trees. My friend's thinking he's got fucking tiger arms and shit. He keeps like, dude, my arms are like a tiger, bro. I swear, I've got like stripes. I'm like, dude, you're going crazy, man. And then a cop just basically walks out, and I guess he's going to work because at this point it's like 7 in the morning.
Yeah.
And he just steps over us. And he's like, man, I'm not bringing work home with me today. Fuck it. Like I'll leave these guys alone. But he just steps over us and goes about his business. And we just look at each other and like, dude, was that a cop? Did you see that shit too, dude?
But he said that out loud. You heard him say that?
Was that a cop?
No, but I'm saying, did you hear him say he's not taking home?
Oh, no. But
okay, I thought you said that.
I wish he fucking said it. He's like, it's too early for that shit. Haven't had my coffee yet. I don't want an arrest already.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, we were just like kind of in the middle of like the entry to this apartment complex. Like, dude, did you see that cop too?
Yeah, dude, that tripped me out. When you see a cop coming out of an apartment and you didn't know, like, cause that happened to me at these apartments I stayed at one time. I was, we were out drinking and I was still drunk that morning and I was outside smoking a cigarette, pretty fucking wasted. And this chick comes out of the apartment across the hall from me, and in full-on uniform, and she comes out, she's all like, morning, and I was just like, hi, and then And she's like, gets to work. I'm like, holy shit. My next door neighbor's a cop. And she's kind of hot.
It's like,
but I was just like, that totally ruins like my mentality of like future drinking. Like now after that, I was like, okay, I just got home drunk. Just be quiet. Tell my girlfriend, be quiet.
all right, be real cool.
Like, don't make any noise. Don't let the neighbor know we came home drunk and we're walking up the stairs at 2 in the morning.
Fuck, man, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. The hot lady cop thing is crazy. It's like that Lil Wayne song. But dude, yeah, I got stopped by a hot girl cop. I accidentally cut her off in traffic once, and she like pulled me over just to kind of tell me I cut her off in traffic. It's weird when like you cut off a cop because I guess they can do that. Like if you cut off a regular person, they'll flip you off. But that's pretty much it. She gave me a warning though. I feel like girl cops are nicer than guy cops.
What was the warning for?
Well, apparently I didn't use my blinker long enough, but yeah, I just kind of... Well, she was driving slow as shit, and I had to, like, turn into the lane that she was in.
What do you mean, blinker long enough?
I don't know. I've never fucking heard that rule. Like, do you have to have, like, a 4-second rule before you merge? Or...
Yeah, because for my car, I'll tap it, and it blinks 3 times, and that's it. And it's like, okay, ding, 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 and then I get over. Like, I don't even get over when it's finished, but I'll tap it.
Yeah.
It's like, well, is that the perfect time, 3 blinks? Because that's what my car does. Apparently my car would know the rules better than me.
So, that's interesting. So, your car, like, only does the 3 blinks and stops automatically?
If I don't flip it all the way.
Oh, so you can just kind of...
Yeah, I tap it, and it'll blink 3 times, and then there's always the option to hold it, for full turns. So I'll flick it all the way for a full turn. Like if I'm at a turning, if I'm in a turning lane,
yeah,
I'll leave it like that. But like if I'm in driving, I just flick it and it blinks 3 times for me, and then that lets people know I'm turning or getting over. But I've been watching a lot of cop videos where like wrongfully, or like maybe taking it over the overstepping their boundaries of what they should be doing.
I love those
citizens.
videos.
They're fucking great,
Yeah, I watch those at her house all the time, dude. I'm like, it's always like a guy who is secretly a lawyer, and then like a bunch of cops come and they just have like a fucking argument. Those are the best videos. I love those.
Yeah, they're funny to me. For the most part, it's because sometimes the cops being an asshole, but also sometimes I feel like the people are kind of being pricks too. Like they don't have to be so aggressive when they're saying, it's my right to not do it. Like okay, just
right.
take it a step low. Like you an officer was in front of you. You didn't like what he said. You jumped to 10 when you could have jumped to 5 first, and then gone to 6, and then escalated slowly if you had to. But so, but that's just different point of views. And it's just weird. It's just a weird time right now. I think right now might be one of the hardest times for a police officer to be a cop.
I definitely wouldn't be a cop. That sounds like a shitty job for sure. It's like, I don't know, man. Because it's crazy because, like, not all cops are bad, but there are definitely bad cops.
Yeah.
Like,
I wouldn't mind if there were more crooked cops out there who are just like,
just
what?
Taking their fucking, I'll let you go if you bribe me type shit.
Yeah, why not? Fucking just pay them a little bit. What would you rather pay a $350 speeding ticket? Or would you rather pay $100 to a cop and get let go?
Right. Yeah, I definitely feel like I'm not doing this.
Either way, you were speeding, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Let's just say you were speeding. Or maybe just like they're like, okay, I'm not gonna bust you for this crack, but I'm gonna take the crack. And you're just like, all right, you can take the crack, and blah blah. And
consider
like, they're like, next time you're around here, you better have some more crack. Like shit. Like all right, next thing you know, you smoke crack with the cop.
Right? Yeah. The cop's got his own little crack business because you got to have a side hustle if you're a cop. Because I mean, we know cops live in apartments and they're broke as shit, man. But yeah, man, that's fuck, I was watching some movie about like crooked cops. It was like a documentary about like cops in the 80s. They would go in and like bust up gangs and then take all the money and drugs and shit and sell all that. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that either. That's better than like. I'd rather take that guy over like some fucking stickler with a cowboy hat and a mustache. Mm-hmm. You know you're going to jail if he's got a cowboy hat, dude.
Is that the rule?
That's
cowboy
the rule
hat. You're going
sure,
to jail.
Yeah. Cowboy hat, jail.
Yeah. I had a cop one time pull me over and I don't have a license. So
you're riding dirty.
I'm always riding dirty. I've given up on trying to get my license. I've tried so many times. I've paid probably close to $6,000 worth of surcharges, and then they tell me that I haven't paid my surcharges, and then they'll tell me, well, your license is still temporarily suspended to blah blah blah, and then I'm just like, I just give up. There's no point in me trying to get a driver's license. Either I move out of the state and get a license somewhere brand new, start off fresh, but I'm never gonna get a driver's license here in Texas. I'm not even worried about it. It's like I'll just get a $300 ticket for driving without a license.
Is that it? That's all that happens?
Yeah. Well, they'll take me to jail.
Oh, yeah. Has it happened yet?
Yeah.
Oh, no shit.
It hasn't happened since I've gotten this new car because it's it's a nicer car than my last shitty car. And then, it's like I drive a 300, so it's either like a church pastor guy who's trying to move up in society, or it's like an old lady car.
Yeah.
So when they see me in it, they're just like, he's
just like, let that church pastor.
Yeah, they don't ever have suspicions that I'm a speeder or anything like that. So they don't fuck with me at all. Ever since I got the new car, and I've had it for almost 3 years.
Yeah, they definitely stereotype on the cars, because I used to drive a fucking beat Honda Civic, and I got pulled over at least a few times a month. And like I kind of got like a grandma car now, because for Uber I kind of wanted something more like
what are you riding
Uber-y. Honda CR-V or some shit like that. It's just kind of like maroon.
Oh, the kind of like small sports utility.
Yeah, it's a little SUV. Yeah, so it looks very grandma-y, and I haven't gotten pulled over with that yet, which is crazy because like in Burleson, I mean I'm sure it's like this here too. It's kind of like a residential area, but if you make too much eye contact with the cop, you're getting pulled over. Like you can't they're over here. You gotta just kind of mind your own fucking business because they'll get you for nothing.
I do the opposite. I'll stare at the cop and then they're staring at me, and then especially in the morning because I usually drive with like a water bottle, and I'll just be like, "Hey, good morning, cop." They're just like,
It's like back the blow.
But why were they talking about that?
Yeah, I don't know how we got on cops. We back the blow.
I do feel like the where we're at right now in society, like a lot of people that do want to be cops are like people who just looking for power.
Oh, for sure.
Like power hungry. Like before, it used to be people who like wanted to improve the community. They had hopes. They wanted to be a nice guy, and then they become cops. And they're like, oh, this really sucks. But now it's like people who are like, no, I want to go out there and there's people doing drugs and I want to catch those fuckers, and they're like, well, what happened to like being a helpful person in the community? Is like now it's just a game for them. Like they're playing goddamn, what's that very popular game on PlayStation?
Grand Theft Auto?
Yeah, they're like playing Grand Theft Auto, but by catching criminals, and they want to be the guy who catches them.
Right? Yeah, I feel like it's because they never got invited to do the drugs with the cool kids in high school. It's always like the ROTC kid that's like weird as shit. You're like, this guy is either gonna be a cop or a school shooter for sure. Like, you can always spot him. Buzz haircut. Yeah.
Oh man. We've been going for a while there. You almost ready to call it a night?
Yeah, whenever, man.
8:39. Yeah. Anything you want to plug real quick? I heard you doing some earlier, but do you want to plug anything else?
Yeah.
Your Instagram, your Facebook, your Twitter.
Yeah, sure, man. So on November 8th, I'm doing a show at Central Arts Bedford. It's the first one I've done there, so hopefully I can do more there. I'll get you on the next one if we do more, man, because it's like great. It's a cool venue. I've been doing a lot of like music shows there. My Instagram is Cam_broccoli. I think my Twitter is Cameron_Furtick or some shit like that. But yeah, thanks for having me on, man. It was cool. I feel like we haven't gotten to talk much, so it's cool to come on here, man.
This is the first time I really got the chance to sit down and communicate with you.
I know you fuck with the Grateful Dead, so I was like, man, this guy's cool.
Yeah.
That's one thing. We didn't get to talk about the Dead, but maybe I've got to come back.
Yeah, we'll definitely do it again. And thanks, everybody, and I'll see you guys next time.